Hello guys, welcome again. Brian here, Agentech Media. Today we're going to be addressing an issue faced by most Premiere Pro users out there, and this issue is not actually knowing the difference between set to frame size and scale to frame size. And now this is an issue to most because whenever they upload footages on their timeline on the Premiere Pro software, they don't actually know how to resize it, whether they should use scale to frame size or set to frame size. So in this video we are going to be addressing all of that and knowing the differences between these two and when to use them. So without wasting any much of your time guys, let's dive right in. Set to frame size and scale to frame size. I will start by making us understand what scale to frame size actually is. Now, scale to frame size is actually a setting which Premiere Pro gives to permit us to resample or to resize or to rasterize a certain footage that has been uploaded to our timeline to match our existing sequences resolution. I don't know if that's clear. Okay, I'll repeat it. It resizes and resamples our footage on the timeline to make it match the resolution of our sequence. Now I'll take an example to make us understand better. If you look in our screen here, let's say we upload a footage, okay, and the footage is 4K resolution and our sequence is 1080p resolution. Now if we want to take that particular footage and place it on our sequence, it won't fit because it's actually a 4K resolution. So we are going to have to resize it to fit the 1080p resolution. In this case, if we use scale to frame size, it's going to actually resize it to fit that resolution. But it does this with a drawback and a disadvantage. What happens at the background is Premiere Pro actually removes some pixels using this method, scale to frame size, right? Some pixels are being removed from this 4K footage, to be able to resize it to fit the new resolution. So it's not really just shrinking the whole thing, it's just actually removing pixels from the overall image. Okay, and that's very bad because in a case where you have to zoom in, just take a look at our screen here. Let's see, for example, a footage that has been resized to fit a certain resolution which is not the initial resolution using scale to frame size. If we now try to zoom in, you guys see that it becomes a little bit blurry and some of the pixels are lost, some of the quality is being lost, the resolution is not really that same as it was. Okay, so that's what scale to frame size actually do to your footage. Yeah, but if you use it on the original normal size, you won't witness any pixel loss or quality loss. You always see this effect when you zoom in. Now let's talk on set to frame size, shall we? Before we continue, please guys, if you're watching the videos and you're not subscribed yet, please guys, I'll appreciate a subscribe to the channel and please turn on the notification button to be able to get notified whenever we upload content like this. Okay, now let's continue. Set to frame size. Set to frame size is almost the same as scale to frame size with just one difference. How do they differ? The difference is, unlike scale to frame size, set to frame size doesn't remove pixels at all. Yeah, they are similar because they both rasterizes or resize an image to fit a certain resolution. Okay, but now the difference is scale to frame size does this by removing pixels, while set to frame size doesn't remove pixels at all. So how does set to frame size do this? It basically just shrinks the whole thing to fit in the existing sequence. Now take a look in a situation where we have a footage that has been uploaded on our timeline and has been resized using set to frame size. How do we know that this is set to frame size? If we zoom in, we're going to see that the details, the resolution, everything is kept intact, nothing is being altered. Unlike scale to frame size that you see becomes blurry and the resolution is poor and so on. This is because no pixel is being removed. Okay, every inch, every bit of the quality has been left as it was. There's nothing that has been tampered with. So it just shrinks the video. It has a certain method it does this. Okay, now that's the difference we have between scale to frame size and set to frame size. So guys, if the video helped you, please leave a thumbs up down below. If you have any questions at all, if you have any worry, if you have any problem, if you want to see a video, if you have any issue you want us to address or to answer with a certain video, just drop them at the comment section below. With that in mind, I guess we are over. Catch you guys in the next one.